Hello, welcome back to the Book Vandal Shop. Today I'm just kind of playing around, making a few little inserts to go in my new journal. And this is just like a little envelope thingy that I made with a piece of journaling paper in there. So no big projects today, just kind of piddling, and I thought I'd turn on the camera. And if you wanted to join me, you can. I was home alone, so it was a good time just to be able to turn on the camera and do some chit-chatting while nobody was home. So that's all I'm doing right now. I don't really have any big plans. I think I'll turn this one into an envelope. So we'll see if my punch works today. Oh, so all I did here is I took a 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, lighter weight cardstock, like 65-pound cardstock, and I folded it into thirds, not perfect thirds. None of them worked out the same way. And then I inked all the edges, and then I inked each of the folds as well on the inside and out, because I didn't really know what I was going to do with them yet. So I'm just doing some playing around, some embellishing, make some little inserts or envelopes to go in my new journals. I worked outside part of the day, and it's getting ready to storm, so I kind of just wrapped up what I was doing outside, and I didn't want to get into anything too involved today because hubby will be home from work soon. I'll be needing to start dinner and all that, so I thought, yeah, I'm not going to start any big things. I'm just going to piddle for a little bit. So hopefully all of you who live in the Midwest and here in Indiana have been safe. We've had some severe storms here in Indiana and some tornadoes. I know a little bit of Ohio got them as well. But everything stayed north of here. We didn't get any of it. So, very thankful for that. I had a dentist appointment this morning just to get my teeth cleaned and do my routine checkup. That's always fun, you know. And they said, oh, you've got an old filling that's cracked and needing replaced. And I hate getting that kind of stuff done. And I never get cavities. Like, my fillings that I have in my mouth, like the last cavity I think I ever had was in 1999. And I've not had any cavities since then. Now they're having to start replacing my fillings as they're failing. So, I don't know. I just hate that. I mean, I don't care. I don't mind the dentist, and I don't mind the drilling and all that. I'm not afraid of the dentist. I hate that feeling after you leave the dentist office and your cheek and your lip and your chin is numb for the next 4 hours, and it feels like you have a fat lip. But that's just me complaining. Sure, we'll go with that. Like I said, I don't really have a plan. I just thought I'd turn on the camera while I was crafting, and I think that'll fit on there. I do want to say thank you, though, to all of my subscribers. I'm overwhelmed. It was not very long ago at all that I was doing a giveaway to celebrate 200 subscribers, and now I am almost at 600, and I am just blown away by the amount of support I have gotten from the crafting community and the junk journal community. You all are some amazing, nice, supportive, loving people. So thank you. I'm blown away by all the the love I've found here on YouTube and on Instagram. You guys are just, you're amazing. So I am completely humbled, completely just blown away that anybody would want to watch me sit and bumble on camera. I don't know. It's just, it's very humbling. So thank you. I know this crafting community is awesome. I've met some of my favorite people that I talk to a lot on here. Some of my nicest friends. And it's just, it's awesome the way people come together and from sharing a common interest. And I don't know about you guys, I'm sure it's the same. But my family and friends, most of them don't have a clue about any of this stuff and why I would even want to do any of this and what's the point and what the heck is a junk journal. So I'm sure it's the same with you. So it is nice to have friends and people that you can chit chat with that share that common interest and understand the obsession. So yeah, that'll work. So hopefully everybody had a lovely holiday weekend this past weekend. It was a 3-day weekend here in the U.S. for Memorial Day yesterday. Hopefully everyone was safe and had a great time. We had family from out of state in, and so we spent the day, let's see, Saturday I went to graduation open houses. Sunday, we had a big family gathering with my entire maternal side of the family, my mom's side of the family. So they all came in to see her brother that came in from out of state. And when I say entire family, our family is huge. There were 8 of those kids. So my mom and all 7 of her brothers and sisters were able to make it, which is great because the 8 of them don't get together very often. So we made sure to get a picture of the 8 of them together. So that's pretty amazing. Everybody's pretty spread out, you know, like most families, and none of them are spring chickens anymore. Okay, what do we want to put on the front? Sorry, I shouldn't tap my fingernails. I've told you guys before, I had fingernails for years and years and years, and then I quit having them done, and then it was driving me crazy, and then I went and got them done again, and now I'm like, oh, I have fingernails back. I must tap them on everything. So I'm driving my family crazy, I think. I don't know. That'll work. Won't it? Let's see what else we have here in this poor little book. That's all that's left of this Edith Holden book. I don't want to put the shrew on there. No, thank you. Need something that's kind of short and long, like my envelope. Yeah, we'll make this one work. So we've been working in the yard and cleaning out my potting shed for potting flowers. My garden shed, I guess I should call it. Cleaning that out. And power washing things. My gardens have been put together for a while, so they look good. But anyway, so yeah, my gardens are all done and everything looks beautiful outside. And then I have this stupid chipmunk Actually, okay, so we had chipmunks last year, and I thought, oh, they're cute. Look, he's, running around and got his little cheeks stuffed full. He's so adorable. And so I let it go, and I didn't do anything about it last summer and fall. And then this spring, I saw 2 back again, and I thought, oh, the little chipmunks are back. How cute. Oh, look, there's another one. Oh, look, there's another one. Oh, wow, there's like 17. Apparently. Apparently they had babies. Yeah. 1 or 2 chipmunks is kind of cute at first, but yeah, we've been getting overrun with chipmunks, and it's not cute anymore. So I got a live cage from my mom down the road, and then I went and bought another one at a store so I could try to get some of them trapped. They bite off your flowers, and they don't eat them. They just bite them off and leave them laying right there in your garden. So frustrating, because I went and bought some hibiscus plants, kind of a tropical like flower, and they're not very hardy here in our zone, so they're kind of seasonal. I mean, they'll die at the end of the year if I don't bring them in, and I probably won't. But these beautiful tropical flowers out there, and there's little stupid chipmunks out there biting the blooms off of them before they've even opened. And yeah, so they're not cute anymore. And then I looked out one day, and they were jumping up into the underside of our vehicles out in the drive. Jumping up and down, in and out of there. I thought, oh, that's not going to be funny when they're chewing up wiring on our vehicles. So, yeah. Anyway, I went and got some live traps, and we did catch a couple. I think 3, maybe. And then I don't know where the others disappeared to. Maybe they got scared because they were afraid they were going to get trapped. So they seem to have disappeared. I haven't seen them, but there's these other 2 that are young ones, and I cannot catch them for anything. It's driving me crazy. I have tried every kind of bait in the trap. I put popcorn out there in it one day, and them little booger butts somehow got the popcorn out of it and didn't set the trap off. So, yeah. If you have any experience with gardens and trapping chipmunks, leave me a comment below on how to get these little boogers, they're digging in my flower pots and uprooting my annuals that I bought. Yeah, they're little destructive little boogers. I say boogers on camera. That may not always be the word that comes out of my mouth when I'm picking up my broken blossoms off my flowers. Not that I'm monetized here on YouTube, but I will keep it family friendly. Okay. All right, and then need some words, maybe. Trying to just use up little bits and pieces of scraps I have everywhere. How about this one? And what does that say? Find my glasses. My arms aren't quite long enough anymore. And wind, flowers, and violets. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to get my glasses. I'm sure it has something to do with flowers. Heaven forbid I put those reading glasses on, right? Oh, here they are. Okay, let's see what it says. Oh, yeah, hey, that works. And wind, flowers, and violets, which yet join, not sent to hue, crown the pale year, weak and new. Shelley. All right. Sure. I'm not big on poetry, so I don't know. A lot of that went over my head. But Connie, if you're watching, I bet you grasped everything I just said. My daughter probably would too. She's an English lit major. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? Definitely. Okay. Oh, probably need to ink it up though so it stands out. So the Alice in Wonderland journal, I have not forgotten about that. If you were following that little series, I haven't quit on it. I don't know. Do you ever get inspired to start a project, and then once you get in it, you just kind of lose your mojo, I guess? I don't know. I don't use that word, but I'll use it now. You kind of just lose your mojo on it, and you're just not feeling it. Well, that's kind of where I am with the Alice in Wonderland journal. I thought, yeah, I'm just gonna put it aside. Alice in Wonderland is just kind of not my thing anyway, and I don't know. What do you think about that? My chair is so squeaky. I promise those are not bodily noises. That is my vinyl chair. I don't know. I wish I could hear you guys. Guys, gals, girls, people. A little bit thinner piece. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Yeah, that one works for now, I think. I may do something to it later, but just like to keep it kind of simple. Let's see. So I have that one, and then I think I showed you this one. Little envelope. Vertical style one, and then this is the one I was working on earlier, and then I thought, oh, might as well just turn on the camera. So I goobered up with my punch. You know how I am with my punches. They don't always work all the time. And anyway, I goobered it up, so I had to cut it off. So now I have this really short side. So I think I'm going to do it like that. So hang on. I'm going to put you on pause, though, because hubby's ringing in, so I'll be right back. Okie doke. So, sorry about that little interruption. And while I was on the phone with hubby, I was inking that. I started doing all kinds of things. I thought, oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to be doing this stuff on camera so we can craft together. And here I am just crafting away while I'm talking to hubby on the phone. He wanted to know, like most guys, that all-important question. Can you guess what I'm going to say? Ready? What's for dinner? That's always his favorite question, it seems like. Hey, what's for dinner? I said, I don't know. What are you picking up? No, I'm kidding. I didn't. I don't mind fixing him dinner. I get to stay home all day and do my thing while he goes to work, so least I can do is fix him dinner. I really don't have a huge plan with these. I really don't even know where I'm going to stick them at in the journal. I just started playing. I don't know. I'm having a hard time focusing lately. Yeah, that works. I was debating whether or not I wanted some colored paper under there. Oh, I hear the thunder off in the distance. Hope we don't lose power. because it is hot out there today. I think they said with the humidity it feels like it's 90, which didn't used to bother me, but the older I get, the more it does. I think I'm going to make a little button closure here with a string around it. Yeah. I am making this into 2 layers, so I'm just going to glue it together now rather than after I punch out both circles and then trying to glue the circles together. Just punch them out at the same time. Maybe. Well, you know how my punches go. We'll see if I can go through both layers. You guys crack me up, though. The comments. Maybe you should try punching some aluminum foil, or maybe you need some new punches. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I don't think about doing that until it's time to be crafting, and then my punches don't work, and then it's like, ugh, you know, I'm only going to punch out one thing. I'll sharpen them later. And that just, oh, I have no idea why I'm inking the backside. Whatever. I'm a goober. Ink the backside. Normally I would build this off the page a little bit, and so I could, you know, put some space behind it for your string, but it's going to be a fairly thin string, so I'm really not too worried about it. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to mark that. What do we think? Why can I never find center? How's that? Oh, wait a minute. Does my little eyelet thingies, are they the big circle or the small circle? What color do I want? I'll go with silver because that's what's there, and I don't want to do red. And I don't want to do yellow because my folder is kind of manila colored, and I don't think yellow would stand out very well. Okay, what size are these? I never can remember this stuff. 3/16. Okay, 3/16 is my bigger hole. Oh, okay. Oh. I am not good at this thing. No matter how hard I try, I never get it the right spot. So, oh well. It's handmade, right? Handmade's not supposed to be perfect. I'm trying to line up, trying to sort of center this. How about there? That looks pretty center to me. Or center enough. Okay. All right. Now I've lost the eyelet. Oh, there it is. Okay. Me and my little things. I lose them on the counter. I should show you guys my counter and how bad it is. Here, hang on. I'm going to jiggle you. And this would be why I can't find anything. Yeah. So, now you know. Now you see my mess. There you go. Now you see my hand, too. Okay. Back to what we were doing. I always wonder what everybody's desks look like when I'm watching videos. I always wonder, are they as crazy disorganized as I am? You know, or are they all, everything's put away perfectly and, oop, put it on the right setting, Dawn. Okay. Yeah. It ain't perfect. Okay. No, I don't normally say ain't. That was... all in fun. Actually, yell at my son all the time if he tries to say words like ain't. Ooh, you know what? I don't like that twine. That's too thick. If I was going to use that, I really needed to build that up behind there. I may use some of that baker's twine stuff I have that's really thin. Hang on, I know right where it is. It's right here in the top drawer. Okay. That will work a lot better. So apparently this little closure thing is called a button string closure. Just in case you wanted to know. I never knew what to call it, so I finally Googled it online. And that's what they say it's called. Do I want to go around twice? Yeah, sure. And like that. Okay. Now we need maybe good grief. I put it on there and now I can't get it off. Which way did... Oh, I'm pulling on the wrong string. Good grief. Let me trim that off. I hope if anything, like this is not a tutorial. You know that, right? I hope if anything I've entertained you at least a little bit with my goofiness. I'm making a tag now to stick down in that pocket. And I cut 2 pieces, that way I can use the other one as a pattern to cut the other edge so that my corners match. Yeah, that'll work. That was my dog. She is snoring just a little bit. There's my hole punch back here. Okay, let's put some little reinforcers on there. Oop, 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 oop. All right. It's not really showing up very well on that craft colored paper. Could lay it down, see if I can get it to... Let's try that. There we go. Put a little more pressure on it that way. Okay, that worked. Let's do the back side. Okay. Well, I didn't glue that close, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm kind of goofy sometimes, you never know. There I go, tapping my fingernails again. Let's see. Boy, I am about out of scraps. About left with nothing but little torn up words. What about this? Did I use that on this envelope at all? I don't even remember what I've... No, I haven't used that piece. That must have been on the other one. That'll work on there. Kind of like the purple though. Okay. That chair, oh my goodness, sorry. So I had been complaining about wanting a chair. Mine was just, oh, it was just not comfortable at all and falling apart. I'd had it for so long, so I said something in front of hubby about needing to get a new chair sometime, and he came home not too long ago and said, oh, I've got a surprise for you. Okay. And he had went to Harbor Freight, which I don't know if that's a nationwide store or not, but if you live in the U.S., especially in the Midwest, Harbor Freight is it's like a discount tool and industrial supply type store. It's a guy store, you know, guys love that place. It's the type of place where you can go in and get a set of screwdrivers for like $8. But they're not obviously going to be the quality of a $50 set. But they make do, and they're really not bad. He buys things in there a lot, and they've lasted. But yeah, he went to Harbor Freight and came home with a chair for me. So you can imagine what it looks like. It's black. It's made to go like in a auto. It's like what the auto parts guys sit on in the auto parts store, or when you go get your car worked on and they're sitting on those stools. It's that. It's this black adjustable metal stool with a padded vinyl black seat. So, but bless his heart, he thought of me, so I kindly said thank you, and I've been using it. But with it being made of vinyl, it's very hot. I am sitting here inking out here, not even on camera. Sorry. Because watching me ink is loads of fun, right? Yeah, anyway, so it's okay. It was sweet of him. But it would not have been what I picked out for myself. And it's not at all cute or my style, so probably need to make sure I don't put that down at the bottom, or I'll have a hard time getting it in that pocket. But he's a sweetie, so I may have to sew a little chair cover thing for it or something. He's super sweet. We've been married 21 years, and he's my best friend. I know a lot of women would love it if their hubby would do what mine does. I can tell him, can you go by Hobby Lobby and pick me up some more of that trim that's on sale, or pick me up a package of this kind of paper or that kind of paper, and sure, he doesn't care. Okay. I never thought about it until just now, but I bet you he thinks it's safer for him just to go pick up that stuff than to have me go do it myself. Oh, that's what that's about, isn't it? It's cheaper if he goes and picks it up, because I'll find 6 other things in the store I need to buy. And I'll buy them too, because what's that magic word? It was on sale. Should I cover that or leave it? I don't know. I might decide later. Actually, if I leave it like that, it'll make a rub spot on there, won't it? Okay, I'll cover it. I don't know with what though. Kind of needs beat down too. Kind of rough. That worked. The dog jumped up though. She thought somebody was at the door. Somebody's knocking. If I just stick a little butterfly on it, that work? Where's those other butterflies? Kind of like one that would face a different direction. Oh, I think I used it. Okay. I'll stick it on there. I mean, I'll set it on there. We'll see what it looks like. All right. I don't know why those little things bother me when I see the back of them, but they do. I don't know about that. Colored paper. Try that maybe. There's that little butterfly. I don't know. I can't decide. I think I may not decide right now. I think I may wait. Because I don't know. I don't want to overdo it. So it definitely needs something here, though. And I don't know. I may not put anything on the back. Oh, no, that won't work. I started to say I may not put anything on the back because I may just glue that onto my journal page and just have it be a fold out on my journal page. But if I do that, I can't wrap it around. Well, let me think about that. If I glue the twine back here, yeah, if I was to glue that twine back there and cut this off here, then it could just, yeah, I may do that. So I'm not going to decorate the back right now. I may do it as a glue in. So I will decorate this part though. Aren't you guys glad I sit here and talk myself through all this? Probably kind of boring, but I don't mind watching people craft and listening to them talk themselves through something, because I just turn it on while I'm crafting myself, and then I don't feel like I'm by myself. I feel like somebody's, you know, crafting with me in the room with me. I don't know. I don't know if that's weird, or do you guys do that too? I don't want to feel alone. It's not very colorful though, is it? Okay. Should I just leave the edges there? I think so. It's a little bit of color though. Something. I need something contrasty. I don't have anything though. I have this paper that had the strawberries on it. That gives a little bit of pink color. I don't know, not feeling it. I may break into a new piece of paper here. That I like. That's the one, isn't it? You guys almost feel bad when you tear apart these books. I do, but I don't. It's better than them sitting in a thrift shop somewhere, nobody appreciating them, or sitting on a bookshelf and nobody ever reads it. Better to create art with it, right? I do have one that I won't tear up, though. It's my copy for me to read and pore over and enjoy, and as it was meant to be enjoyed. So I took the better one and kept it for that. And really, this book was very mass produced in the 70s and 80s, I think. So it's not rare. If it was a rare book, I would never do that. And when I do use older books, you know, even if they are a bit rare, if I do use them, I always check, make sure they're not valuable. Because there's a lot of books, even if they're 100 years old or older, that they're not worth anything. They were mass produced so much even back then that they don't have any value. So I always check first. I mean, because it would be my luck that I would use this old book that I'd find somewhere and make this journal out of it, and then find out later that the darn thing was worth like $150 or something. That would be exactly my luck. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. Needs some little text on it, though. Okay. I think, like that. Maybe some kind of words. Yep. I like collaging. I like that you don't have to be perfect about it. Okay. Oh, so we went antiquing on, let me think, today is Tuesday. We went, last Friday, right when the Memorial Day weekend started. We went antiquing. There's this place about an hour away from us, and it's an indoor, I don't want to use the word flea market because it's not a lot of junk stuff. It's mostly antiques. They do have some flea market-y type things or flea market-y type booths in there, but mostly it's just antiques, and it's all a bunch of different booths all under one roof. And this place is huge. If you if you walked through this place taking your time and checked out, you know, every booth and you know, looked at every item in every booth, you could feasibly spend, at least 4 hours in there, at least. I get bored and tired before we even get all the way through it most of the time. That's how big this place is. But you can usually find some pretty good deals in there. Things aren't too terribly overpriced. There are a couple of vendors that I think are, but anyway, we found this sewing machine in there for $20. Hang on, I'll turn around and look at it, see what brand it is. I'll have to do a video and show it to you guys sometime. It's a Kenmore. It is a Kenmore sewing machine, and it came with the original case, and it looked like a really nice sewing machine. And so he took it up to the front and asked, my husband did, he took it up to the front and asked if he could plug it in and to make sure that it worked. And they said sure, and so he did. And I'm gonna put that butterfly on there. And yeah, it worked. He said maybe the timing's off a little bit on it, but he can fix that. He wasn't sure, you know, without running some thread through it to see, but he said it looked like it worked to him. So we brought it home, $20, and he looked it up online, and they said there was some lady who collects sewing machines, and she had one, and I think it's from the late 60s, early 70s, and she said it was just a wonderful machine. Where should I put that? There, down there, up here, like it's going to be on the leaf. She has one, and she just loves hers and uses it all the time, says it's a great machine. And anyway, long story short, the machine is well worth over $20, so we really got a great deal on that. So I'll have to show it to you sometime, especially we haven't even put any thread in it or anything yet. It's just been a busy weekend. So how's that? I like that one. That one's my favorite yet, I think. Let's see, how are we doing on time? Oh yeah, no, I better get going, let you people go. So I'm gonna go get started on his dinner. So I will let all of you go, and I will speak to you really soon. Thanks for stopping by and crafting with me today. Take care, everyone. Happy crafting. Bye.